call upon the 39th and 40th Regional Boards, the 6th Akeem Board, Michael Gallowitz, Kevin Ray, all the seniors in Akeem, Andy Strigo, Caroline Joel Stronsky, Aaron Abadia, Matthias, Sam Rubin, Zach Rosenberg, and I would like Evan Foreman to please read it. And I have our yellow lighting.
By the power vested in me by BBYO Lake Ontario Region, I hereby welcome you, Aleph Mitchell Garber, as a lifetime member of the Grand Order of the Al-Sadiq Aleph, our fraternity 96 years strong. May you continue to show all people that you dedicate yourself to honor, truth, to virtue, and to justice.
I love you. Okay.
Joel.
Why? Why do we devote countless time and energy to BBYO? Why do we call those around us our brothers and sisters? Why do we scream at the top of our lungs during cheers and cry when our candle is blown out for the last time? It's because we remember. We remember that moment. We had that moment where we knew that the people surrounding us were our brothers and AZA was our home. This was the beginning of my speech for the 96th Grand Aleph Gadol. Although I may not have received the outcome I wanted, the process allowed me to reflect on my 5 years in BBYO and which moments made me feel this way. I have had unforgettable experiences and have done things I would not be able to do without BBYO, and I finally figured out what were my key moments. The first one comes on December 9th, 2015, my first ever BBYO Wednesday night. After months of Ariella nagging me to come to a program, I finally caved and went. It was Chapter Bowen Sweetheart elections, and being a grade 8, new to BBYO, I had no idea what I was in for. All I remember is the older members pushing me into a room full of girls ready to ask me random questions. I remember having to answer a question about tampons and act out my favorite animal. By the end of the night, I had been given the title of Chapter Hubba's Beau. I remember getting home that night, going on to bbyo.ca, and registering to become an official member of Akeem AZA number 1016. If it were not for my sister pretty much pushing me out the door into the car, I would not have found a place that felt like home. Akeem, Lake Ontario Region, and the whole order has given me a home to help me grow as a person and a leader. If I could take one thing away from my first program, it would be the line I was told in the first 5 minutes. I remember Aaron Abadia, Cody Klupt, and Matthias Levihara coming up to me and said, "You get as much out as you put in." That has stuck with me since the start. I encourage you all to get out of your comfort zones. Plan a program, apply for a steering position, run for board, and everything in between. The most amazing part of this organization is that we have the same common goal of helping the community grow and succeed along with helping each other grow. Ariella, without you dragging me to my first program and with the help of Cody and Aaron pushing me into Hubba's room, I would not be the confident and passionate leader I am today. Without you pushing me to be the best and always supporting my goals or ideas, even though some may have been stupid or very broad, you taught me how lucky I am to be in a region like this and appreciate everything I've been given. The next moment comes May 24th, 2017. After taking on some programming and leadership roles in my grade 9 year, I decided to take the next step. I was elected as the 6th Chapter Aleph Gadol of Akeem. After my speech, I was speechless. I froze. I looked over at the current Gadol who I looked up to since the beginning, Josh Stronsky, and knew I was about to be acclaimed as the next Gadol of Akeem. That was a moment I will never forget. That was the moment I realized I had taken the biggest step of my BBYO career. That was the moment I knew I had brothers for life. Hearing my name chanted and seeing the smiles on the faces I personally looked up to, of the Alephs I personally looked up to, inspired me to continue to be the best Aleph I could. Something to add to that night was reuniting with my best friend. Redman, you have been my person and best friend since the beginning of our BBYO careers. But not many know that the DB and MG friendship began way back in JK at Thornhill Woods Public School. Through kindergarten to grade 4, we always found a way to be there for one another. When I chose to move to Baythorn in grade 5, I had no idea if we'd ever see each other again. I would have never thought that BBYO, of all places, would be the place that would reunite us. Through the good times and the bad times, we have stuck by each other and helped each other through. I could not imagine another brother to go through this wild journey with me. There's no other person I know that thinks the same as me and we're good for all the messed up things I come up with. You're going to do amazing things next year at Queen's, and I hope you know you'll be receiving many visits. The final big moment. June 11, 2018. I'm so excited to be officially installed as Lake Ontario Region's 39th Regional Olive Musketeer. I cannot wait to work with this unreal board. Another big congrats to my co, Hannah Albert, and the rest of the BG 39th Regional Board. This is going to be an amazing year. I took another step in my BBYO career. That Wednesday night in grade 8, I had no idea that in almost a span of 3 years, I'd be installed to help lead a region of over 300 members. I can honestly say this was the hardest but best decision I have ever made. To my co's of the past 2 years, Hannah, you were my first regional co, and I would not have asked for anyone else to teach me the ways of the position of musketeer. You were always there to lend a helping hand and to give a much needed pep talk. Thank you for putting up with me. You killed it this year, and I'm excited to see what you do next year. Cindy, this year may not have gone according to plan, but I would not have asked for anyone else to help navigate these times. You always found a way to put a positive spin on everything, and that is what makes you an amazing leader. Through these moments, I've had the chance to learn much needed skills and help inspire others, which was my main goal when I first joined the order. Eric, when he first walked into Hakeem's room, Dylan and I looked at each other and said, "Oh, he's just another younger member sibling. We won't see him after tonight." Well, you proved us both wrong. You have turned into a leader who is not afraid to take risks and will go for anything you are passionate about. This past year, you've become my second little brother. It has come to the point where you even call my parents mom and dad. When I first joined, there were older members who took me under their wings and showed me their ways. One of my goals in BBYO was to be able to do that for at least one Olive, and I hope I was successful in doing that for you. I could not believe that the kid who couldn't put one sentence together at his first program is now the 41st Regional Olive Cadol. You're going to do amazing things. Evan Forskin. Words cannot describe how proud I am of the leader you have become, but most importantly, the person. You have gone from a little kid who only cared about watching the Blue Jays and playing video games, to one of the most passionate Olives, not only in LOR, but the order. I'm sorry that the family tradition has continued, and last week's election may not have gone the exact way you wanted, but I truly think it is a blessing in disguise. The incoming AITs are lucky to have a Moray like you, who appreciates every single Olive in the order and is so devoted in making sure every Olive feels included and is proud to call themselves an Olive. Okay, I guess it's now time to share some advice. To anyone who has time left, please take advantage of it. It goes by quick, but the lessons you learn and the more opportunities you take will help you grow not only as a leader, but as a person. The people I have met and the experience I have gained have taught me many skills I will be able to use for years to come. Believe in yourself and your abilities. Do not worry about what others think, and worry about what you are passionate about. When someone tells you can't or you aren't capable enough, use that as fuel and work to prove them wrong. When I first joined, nobody knew who I was. I used that as fuel to make a name for myself. Take advantage of being able to be yourself. You will not find another place that accepts everyone and appreciates you for you. Be open to new ideas, goals, and personalities, because you never know who or what you will learn by a certain individual. I'd also like to thank a few people. Thank you to the senior class. I know this may not be the storybook ending to our BBYO careers, but I would like to thank you for making this adventure so great. Thank you to the staff and advisors for pushing me to take on challenges and help me believe in myself. Without your encouragement and devotion to this organization, I would not be the leader I am today. Thank you, Lake Ontario Region, for having faith in me to serve this region 2 full terms, and to my brothers in Hakeem for allowing me to serve as your 6th chapter cadol. Thank you to the Core 5, the Emils, Dylan, and Jack, for being my lifelines and always being there for me, and providing me with transportation while we wait for the drive test center to reopen. Lastly is the biggest piece of advice I could give anyone in this order. Take any opportunity that comes your way. Do not be afraid to take a chance, even if you lose or don't get accepted. You get the experience and gratitude of knowing you did your best. Do not be discouraged. Knowing you put your best foot forward and offer the best version of yourself is the best thing you could ever do. I also encourage you all to take opportunities out of your chapters. Apply for RLN, go on summer programs, and even apply for ILM positions, because you never know who you will meet and what skills you will gain. This order provides so many chances to learn and grow, and it is on each and every one of you to take advantage of it. My last official moment as a member of a team in Lake Ontario Region number 36, May 23rd, 2020, 11:32 p.m., 1,628 days later. I would never imagine that the little grade 8 boy attending his first spring convention and life ceremonies, crying during Matthias Levihar and Daniel Sherman's speeches, will be giving his own life speech 5 years later. I have formed friendships that will last a lifetime, met people from around the globe, and I've found a place that I belong. Thank you to everyone who's been a part of my BYO journey. A today is and will forever be my passion. I have found myself here. I never would have grown into the man I am today if it wasn't for the Olive Study Olive. Fraternally submitted with undying love for my home, Ahime Zade number 1016, Lake Ontario Region number 36, the Grand Order of the Olive Study Olive, Ted, the 39th and 40th Regional Board, my parents for making sure I stay in check, the 6th Chapter Akeem Board, Michael Gallowitz, IC 2018, 19, and 20, SLS 2019, Make a Bed, Make a Bath, Make a Beyond, The League, Trifecta, In-N-Out Burger, Security Guard Tag, Kevin's Angels, #Hype, number 78, 36 for 36, BYO On Demand, New Adventures, Walk-In 2019, Bone Sweeter Elections, Room 303, Midnight Ramen, Outdoor Chapels, Wild Ellis, Late Night Panzerottis, Michael Jordan's Agent's Family, The Poster, L'Chaim, Ian K, Core 5, Oh Captain My Captain, The Class of 2020, The Olives Before Us, and The Olives After Us. I forever remain Olive Mitchell Noah Garber, honorary life member of Lake Ontario Region number 36 in the Grand Order of the Olive Study Olive. I would like to ask my brother, Jesse Garber, to please blow out my candle. Quickly, I want to say how proud I am that you've taken your first step in becoming a leader in this region, and I hope you continue the Garber name.